Hello fans of Marvel Heroes, my name is Wilfred Wong and welcome to my channel where you see videos and guides on this game called Marvel Heroes. Now today let's talk about the team up Deadpool. I know I owe you this video for a long time, but today I finally got around to looking into some of the numbers. He actually has two kind of costumes. One is the Deadpool Kid, where you see here. I got it from the advanced pack, but you can unlock using Eternal Splinter as well. Another one is the private Deadpool, which is sort of like is free. You could quest for it, and do check out my another video. I'm going to show it, one of the link on the top, how to get it free. Just a couple of hours of gameplay, you'll get it. The power-wise, although they name it a little bit differently, is exactly the same. So I'm going to use Deadpool Kid as a demonstration here to talk about how you should allocate the points to give him the maximum potential damage, or maximum potential. All right. So now let's go back to Deadpool Kid. He is very special because I still strongly believe that Deadpool team up is probably the only team up you need as an active. Now, if you are not really too bothered about the storyline and so on, who to team up with, if just looking at the gameplay, for the harder content wise, Deadpool team up is the best in this game. Why is it so? Because he has something called the server lag. Now, server lag is something that is very special. It's basically just freeze everything, and if you invest enough point to it, you actually freeze the rest of the mobs for about 10 seconds, 9.7 seconds. It's good. It's really good. It helps a lot because the boss are being interrupted and sort of like frozen for 5 seconds. It helps a lot in harder content. Even in danger room, when there are many mobs out there that can hit pretty hard, and they also get freeze every 10 seconds or so. So every 30 seconds they get frozen for 10 seconds, and sometimes some of this fight in the danger room could last quite a long time. So server lag, without any doubt, is the best power that any team up can provide you with if you play him as a total active. All right. So now I'm going to talk about the points and his power, and then talk about gear a little bit. So now when it comes to Deadpool, let me just all right, let me just reset this thing here, or just put it to 0 first. So now his basic is basically called the basic is called Fan Hammer. It's alright. It's not really that fantastic. You can see a number. I think Howard the Duck is a lot better in terms of the basic. But usually you're not really into basic for Deadpool, because for team up, because everything here that really deal a lot of damage are called the special power. They have a special tag to it. Team up special. So you gear for it, you go for it. Basic, you don't really worry too much about it. Now the first thing is the snap trap. Unfortunately is bugged, I believe. You can't really see anything, and if you play Deadpool, you know that he will actually throw something on the ground, and there's some kind of like spike on the ground, but this is totally bugged right now, so you can't see anything. You only select this one when you use your team up as the total passive, which is this one here. All right. So now oh, by the way, this is his passive as well, which is all right. It's not really the best passive. You wouldn't use Deadpool team up as a total passive. You use something else, but use it as a total active companion here. Right. So now that is the snap trap, and another one is the boom goes the dynamite. It goes something like that. You can see the visual effect. That you just throw a sort of like a bomb to it, and it sort of like just explode like that. All right. So that is pretty neat. And then there's a kind of like a passive as well. The passive will then buff this power to give the power a little bit of like a damage over time. So it kind of like burn the target like a little bit for 2 seconds. Now catch is the one that he can sort of like having a machine gun kind of thing. Look at this one. This one is a catch. All right. So this is the catch. Okay, and after that you have the God mode, which is only used for team up. Is a way, so you wouldn't select anything here. All right, so and then you have server lag, which is it just frees everything on the screen. You must have seen it before in many of my videos. This little sign here. Many people ask me, why is there a Deadpool sign here? It's because of my team up, and that's the only team up you need. Now this power is very interesting. Look what I can do. All right, so this one I didn't know how great this is until I sort of like go through a number. So now let me show you. What he does is that he put a dynamite there, he shoots something here, and then throw a dynamite there, and then that's it. One big number, but this number is huge. So now it's really interesting because had I not gone to a number, I wouldn't really pick this thing up. and but this thing is actually pretty good. I think they want to compensate for the animation cost to it, but when it comes to team up, everything is cooled down, so it doesn't really matter that much. His basic is not that fantastic anyway. So now, of course, there's the shoot all the bullets, which he will just if you play Deadpool. This is the one that just keeps shooting everything, so that shoot all the bullets. So now, if you want to maximize the potential of your Deadpool Kid or private Deadpool team up, I would recommend, of course, server lag to the max, because that is basically why you're having him as a team up, is to server lag. All right. So now that is the best, and this is huge. The damage here is really huge, and the cooldowns every 10 seconds. I think I wouldn't want to say anything about it, but it's just like totally off the chart. The damage is off the chart for this one here. Then after that, I would propose to have the shoot all the bullet as the as in the other one as well. Right. So that is the one that you should max out. These three, shoot all the bullet. Look what I can do, as well as server lag. Server lag does no damage, but it's very handy utility wise. The rest of it, dump it to catch. All right. So catch is really fantastic. All right. So that is the power allocation if you want to do a Deadpool, and that's fantastic. Your Deadpool will do a lot of damage. Now, but that's just the power. Gear wise, like I always said before, always pick something that is because if you look at his stat. Let me just open up the team up. If you look at his stat before the gear, after gear, you can compare the statistic, right? So you need the kind of like brutal and stuff like that. You will not have it if you're not having the team up gear. So always gear the gaps, like I always say. So because you use your Deadpool as like for all heroes, right? So ideally you should get a gear whereby it covers physical, energy, mental, and also like maybe a range and melee. So basically everything is being buffed, at least on the hero itself. If you can. If you can't, that's fine. But that aside, the more important thing is that you should gear for the brutal strike chance. Special power is very important, so make sure you have all this special power buffing the Deadpool. And also another thing important is that those like when you take a med kit, you heal the team up for 100%, or etc. Those are invulnerable kind of thing. Those are very nice for the team up as well. Keep him alive, because team up in this game are pretty weak. They sort of like pretty dumb. Sorry, they may not be weak, but they may be a bit dumb. They will just sit there eating all the damage while a hero will just move away. So a team up doesn't. So if you have all this gear, it's fine. Now where do you farm the epic team, the cosmic team up gear? Danger Room is the best place. So do pop by there and just farm from there. All right. So now that is really all that I would like to talk about the team up itself. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you find this kind of video useful. Just a quick one. I don't want to overstretch too much because a lot of people ask me what kind of power do I want to allocate to it. So just use this build, and you should be pretty happy about it. And that is all really. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any other requests on what team up or heroes or any type of video you want to do, give me some inspiration so that I have something to do. All right. So great stuff. See you next time. Bye.